Hi everybody.
We're heading out to Camp GottaStitch in the Amish country, and I'm looking forward to it.
So yeah, we're in our lovely driveway, waiting to go. Sorry about the hand. Stitching stuff and bags are packed. We're heading out. Doing this video in the driveway because we're probably not stopping. We have drinks down here, and we're getting ready to go to Camp GottaStitch. This is the stitching retreat that's hosted by our local needlework shop here in Columbus, Cross My Heart. And so yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's Labor Day weekend, have today off, and we're just gonna enjoy the weekend. What are you most looking forward to?
Meeting all the people again and having fun.
I'm looking forward to just relaxing.
Yeah.
Although sleeping in a different bed is not going to be good, but it never is.
It never is good when you sleep in a different bed.
Yep. My husband is sitting on our porch over there. I don't know if you can see him. Probably not. Yeah, you can kind of see him over there by the flag. He's sitting on the porch. He has the day off too, so he's going to be enjoying a weekend at home alone with the cats. So.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, that's all we got. We'll see you sometime later this weekend. Have
Okay,
fun.
bye.
Bye. So we made it to the Berlin Grand Hotel.
Yep. Hi, everyone.
It's really hot out here, but there's a nice breeze blowing, but it's still really hot out here. And we're getting ready to unload the car. Mom can't wait, so she got started already. And so I'm going to turn and show you. So this is the Berlin Grand Hotel in Berlin, Ohio. We're at the top of the hill. So that white restaurant over there, that is the farmstead or the homestead restaurant where we're going to eat tomorrow. There is a store over that way. Downtown Berlin is kind of up that way. And this is where we're out for the weekend, for the stitching weekend. You looking forward to it? She has to smoke. You looking forward to the weekend?
Huh?
You looking forward to the weekend?
Yep.
What are you looking forward to most? What are you looking forward to most?
Stitching.
Well, she's gonna smoke. So, it's me, and we're gonna unload the car and get up to the room for a bit. I'm probably gonna head out after a bit to go shopping. The stitching room opens at 6:13 p.m. prompt. So we'll be back probably around 6 to kind of take you into the stitching room. So we will see you soon. Bye. Whew. It's a little hot and steamy out today, but Mom and I are checked in to the Berlin Grand Hotel. We are on the second floor. This is the little meeting area on the second floor overlooking the lobby. And our room down this hallway. So we're at room 207. Sorry for the shakiness. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the little open hallway across from the sitting room is where the elevators are to the lobby. And coming over here, as you can see, we're in room 207, which just happens to be right here. Down there goes Betsy from Cross My Heart. Just down that way where Betsy came out, that is the elevator that goes down to where the stitching room is. So we have room 207, and I'm gonna take you in for a treat. So you walk in, coat closets to the left, the little eating area is off to the right. We have a microwave, a refrigerator, and a coffee maker, a sink, little bar area, little eating area. We have a dresser and TV, nice big TV. The nice thing this room has that not all of the rooms have here is this room actually has a balcony that you can go out and sit. So you are looking across to the residential area that surrounds a little bit of the Berlin Grand Hotel. Let me get out of here for you, step out. So we have this nice little area here. You can kind of see over that way. That is downtown Berlin. That's where like the shops and restaurants are over there. And then way out there is Amish country. So we actually get to view some Amish country. So this is our view at the Berlin Grand Hotel in Berlin, Ohio. Amish country. So I'm going to take you back in to the hotel room. Nice little balcony. Go ahead and close the balcony door. So then we have this nice little seating area here. Mom has her laptop set up on the ironing board because there is no little table here for her to do so. Another window to view out. I'm actually going to close this to kind of keep the heat down just a little bit. But then we have the two beds. Mom is sleeping here. I will be sleeping over here closest to the bathroom. And then we wander back to the bathroom. So this is the bathroom at the Berlin Grand Hotel. Just a typical bathroom with the nice low-rise tub and shower and everything like that. So this is what we're gonna call home. Hi everybody, this is what we're gonna call home for the next 2 nights. And yeah, so anyway, hopefully you'll enjoy our little stay here in Amish country in Ohio for the Camp GottaStitch cross stitching retreat hosted by Cross My Heart in Columbus, Ohio. So yeah, Mom and I have a lot to do. I know I didn't tell you in my videos necessarily what projects I might be bringing with me, but I do have them here in the room. So I will actually prop this up here as best. So I'm going to show you the projects that I brought with me to stitch on. This is a bag full of Mill Hill kits. I brought mainly the Jim Shore puppy to work on. I will be working on that. In this bag there is also the baby Jesus that is partially started. I haven't shown you that in a while. We also have Buttons and Beads Wanda's Wands that I started along with Carla Bean Crafty, I think 2 or 3 years ago for her Black Cat birthday sale. And then we have the Midnight Owl Buttons and Beads kit as well. So I have a couple of small Mill Hill kits I can work on while I'm here. One of the other ones that I brought was Liberty Bowl Fillers, the dog, the cat, and the mouse. I am working on the dog, so you will probably see progress on that. I also brought Saltwater Scrapbook from Lindy Stitches and the Blue Flower. I did bring the Carolyn Manning Flamboyance of Flamingos as a new start. I also went through my grime guards because, as you know, for a while there I was in the Garon Toten Bags Grime Guard of the Month, and I found that I actually had a flamingo grime guard, so I picked this out to bring with me to include with the Flamboyance of Flamingos pattern for the weekend. And then the last stitchy project that I brought with me to work on this weekend is the Pattern Cats by Doreen Jones. This was a piece that I had started in at Camp GottaStitch last June. So I brought it back with me this weekend to work on it. And that is pretty much everything that I have. So really quick, my best friend in California, Laurel Woodward, she's my high school best friend. Sorry, I'm trying to get the thing out of the way of my phone so I can prop it up. Sorry, it's a little crooked, but anyway, she sent me kind of out of the blue I haven't been into Stanley Cups. Whoops, sorry. Haven't been into Stanley Cups at all. I haven't gotten into that craze. Kind of until my best friend sent me this Stanley like 40-ounce mug. And my husband and I, we got a 3D printer about a month ago, and I have printed out a little straw topper, of course, because I had to go on my Hello Kitty mug. And one of the other things I printed for the stitching retreat, I have to grab it over here. Maybe? No, it's in here. I'm sorry. But one of the other things that I printed on our 3D printer is this little clamping cup. And it'll hold the, so you use the screw to clamp it onto your table, and then your mug can fit down in it. So it sits on the edge of the table. It has the room for the handle. The other nice thing is, though, I have a Yeti mug for my coffee, mostly for work, but when Mom and I come to retreats and stuff, I bring my Yeti mug with me. So this is my Yeti mug. I have put Hello Kitty stickers on it because, of course, but this is my Hello Kitty Yeti mug, and it too actually sits in here really nice. So I have a 3D printed table clamp. This is actually quite lightweight. This is 2 print files. It's this big main part and a little nut or bolt that you screw into it. So hopefully this will come in handy for my Hello Kitty 40-ounce Stanley-like cup. So anyway, that is all I have for you right now. We are just kind of resting. It's a little after 3 o'clock. I'm going to be getting ready to do a little shopping. I want to stop in probably at the chocolate shop. Koblentz chocolate shop is really, really good. They have really good chocolate. Probably stop in there. I'd also like to go to Plaid Sheep, which is a quilting store, but they also carry Valdani threads. It's the only place I know of in Ohio that carries Valdani threads. So I'd like to stop in there and see what they've got. And then there's a area grocery store, you know, kind of like Amish style grocery store that is in the area, big grocery store. So I'm probably going to stop in there and pick up a couple of things. We might need some light sandwiches or something for lunch tomorrow because the hotel provides a hot breakfast in the mornings, and then we're on our own for lunch if we want to eat it. Tomorrow night's dinner is at the Farmstead or the Homestead restaurant that is down the hill. It's an Amish buffet restaurant. So tomorrow night's dinner is Amish buffet, included in the retreat cost of this retreat. So we're looking forward to going there. It's kind of sticky in the room, so if I look a little sweaty, it's because it's a little humid in here. We have the AC kind of cranked, and it's not doing a particular good job of keeping the room kind of cool and not sticky, but I'm sweating just a little bit. But anyway, Mom and I are also both wearing our introverted shirts. I believe this is Silver Creek Samplers. This is a pattern that you can get on Silver Creek Samplers. I think I ordered this shirt like 2 years ago. I ordered one for me and one for Mom, gave it to her for Christmas, I think 2 years ago. But she wanted to wear them today. I have another shirt to show you tomorrow. It says, "I'd rather be cross-stitching." It's really cute. I found those a couple months ago, and I ordered Mom and I both one. So she wanted to wear the same shirts. So Mom and I are actually twins today. Anyway, so that's all I have for you today. I will let you go so I can actually get out of here and do a little shopping before the stitching room opens. So Camp GottaStitch opens at 6:13. They pick a random time, just, you know, because I think it's a superstition of some sort. They pick a random time, so the stitching room actually opens at 6:13. And I will take you down at some point when we get ready to go down to the lobby area around the stitching room, so you can kind of get the idea. And I will take you in as we're all let into the room together to find our places and sit and stitch. So anyway, we will talk to you soon. Bye. So I have to find out who this Still Stitching with Susan person is, if she's here for the retreat. I don't know who that is, but I'm sure I'll find out this weekend. So hi again, it's me. I'm coming to you in the lobby outside the first night of Camp GottaStitch 2024 Home Sweet Stitching. So I just wanted to come and bring you a video and show you the goodie bag. So I'm going to switch you around here. And we've got goodie bags. So I just wanted to kind of go through it, what we got. So this year's theme for Camp GottaStitch is Home Sweet Stitching, as shown on their sign. And in our goodie bags, we have the Welcome Camp GottaStitch 2024 Home Sweet Stitching pamphlet. There's information in here about the stitching. There's a word search. If I can get this. This has the schedule in it. So this is your welcome booklet, like kind of your passport booklet for you for the weekend, different things to do, and a cross-stitch scavenger hunt. So I will have to go look. Then we have this, this nice little design from Hands On Design. It's called Happy Camper. This is our first kit that we got. So we have the kit here. And the neat thing is, so you see it's in a frog bag. I put on my camp registration that I liked linen. So my kits this weekend, we get free kits throughout the weekend. My kits this weekend will have linen, and so this is the kit to go along with the Happy Camper thing, if I can get it out one-handed. So, oh, this is a different kit. I thought we would be getting this. So this is called a We Stitch, a free gift for you from October House Fiber Arts. And I'm not going to show you the pattern, but we did get the kit. So we have the floss all kitted up. It's called a We Stitch. This is the linen fabric that came with my kit. So it's a nice little piece of that. And it came with this adorable, really adorable frog button. Look how cute this frog is, you guys. So cute. So this is the We Stitch kit from camp. I thought our kit was going to be the Happy Camper from Hands On Design. But we got this free design from Hands On Design called Happy Camper. This was in our bags. We got 2 things of water. So we have 2 bottles of water. The water fell down. We have a camp. Hello, my name is Tina F. That's really cute. Little cup. Didn't see that before. Oh look, we have a little 6-inch ruler. That's really cool, little wooden ruler. Also down in here, that's what I was looking for, we've got a little floss threader, metal floss threader. I have to put those in my cup. One of the other things that we got, so I'm going to turn this around. We got our name tags here. Sorry, our name tags also have these little home needle minders. Sorry about that. These are needle minders, but they're also to be used to hold your stitching retreat name tags on. So I got a blue one, Mom got a red one. Because it's Home Sweet Stitching, they gave everybody little home-shaped needle minders. And then also around back in our bags, we have some snacks. So it looks like we have a payday, some chips, some miscellaneous stuff. We have a picture perfect Ohio Amish country thing, and just some snacks to snack on throughout the day. So this is our bag from Camp GottaStitch, and looking forward to many more projects this weekend, and wishing you guys were here. All right, thanks. So it looks like we're finally getting some rain here. That's a nice sound. It's been in the 90s for like about the last week or so. But we're finally getting rain. How exciting that is. And it's nice and cool outside. Over that way is the rain, and over that way is not the rain. Here's my orange car. I'm just trying to capture some of the thunder for the storm this morning. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. I'm gonna reach out around the thing. Yep. Look at that cloud. Sorry. Alright. So this is technically day 2 of Camp GottaStitch. It started yesterday, Friday, August 30th. Today is Saturday, August 31st. We're at the Berlin Grand Hotel in Berlin, Ohio for Camp GottaStitch 2024. Home Sweet Stitching is the theme of this year's camp. And I am taking you into the stitching room. It is sometime around 8:30 in the morning, and this is the stitching room for Camp GottaStitch so far this morning. So I'm gonna walk around the room. Do you mind being on camera?
No, thank you. Hello.
Hi, this is Susan Greening Davis. She is a guest of honor this weekend here. So would you like to say anything? It's for my YouTube channel.
Oh, I would love to. I'm smitten with this whole retreat and have had a really, really good time. I don't know if I can promote something. This is my new little thing. You get a zinger. A lot of people don't know what zingers are.
Oh.
That you put your scissors on so they don't attack you. And then this is a scissor case that when you're done, it all goes in there and you put it away.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you. And one of those needle minders would be just perfect in here.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, I'm known as the banding queen because I'm the only one that has it. And thank you.
Yep. So this is the banding she's talking about. Lots of fabric with really pretty little edgings on them. The company that makes it, did you say yesterday that the company that makes this is no longer making it?
Well, they were going to close and then they sold it to big box place.
Okay.
So they're not going to do anything.
Oh, that sucks. But there's all kinds of bandings over here. We have fall bandings. Look at this. It's different count cross stitch with different colorful edgings on it. I have some of this now. Look at that. We have some different things available. This is a project holder, so you can put your projects in it and keep them wrinkle free. All the pretties. A neat little bag. It's a bag that comes with actually the kit to make the name tag to put on the front of it. So
Everything is in there.
these are Jacob's modern folk embroidery patterns that are specific for Susan Greening Davis. Look at these Valdani threads. These are so beautiful. Look at those. All these Valdani flosses. They're pearl cottons. Look at this one. It's a blue variegated. These are more of the project keepers in several different sizes. Those are really nice. Here's the scissor kit that Susan was talking about. So it comes with the banding and everything like that. I'm gonna have to figure out which one of these I want. That purple skeleton is kind of cool. They have a little haunted house one. And the ghosty one. I think the ghosty one is probably going to be the one I get. The little witch. These are little tins, Ouija board tins. And then we have these scissor zips. So this is what she's talking about. So these hang around your neck or clip on your shirt, and you pull these. These are the ones that come with the little scissors. And then you have the ones over here, including these gnomes. Look at those. But they're the little poles for your scissors. Very cute.
You all need to be here. I have 3 special kits just for these girls, and this is one that's happening today.
Oh, that's exciting. So this is a free kit. Thank you for the sneak peek.
Yeah, you'll all get to see it before anybody. Thank you.
How fun. And look at this Rudolph. I saw this last night. Look at that. Very beautiful. Yay. More stuff. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I saw this in a car outside. I was like, I'm going to have to find out who Susan is. Now I know.
Yes, it's right there. Thank you. Oh, that's a fun thing, and I'll put it on the car. Men look at it more than women.
Really?
They stop and read it.
Yeah. So I got one of these to replace my Hello Kitty one that's faded. So, and then she's got a sampler studies book. I have one of these too. And then she has a couple of different project kits here. This is really pretty. I just want to stitch. Thread tails. Sometimes I dream that I can glide across a dance floor and then I twirl away on a whim. Oh, on a wave. Really pretty. Alright, then we have a trunk show over here by Amy Birkin. So this is Amy Birkin's trunk show. It's Coffee O'Clock.
She will know. Yes. And if you want to borrow one, I do have one.
I really want this pattern here. It says, I don't self-medicate with cross stitch. I have a prescription. The sales girl called it a receipt. Whatever. I want that one. A little hocus pocus. But this is Amy Birkin Designs, Cross My Heart. I practice Stitchcraft. That's really cute. Be the good in the world. I have this pattern. It's really nice to see it up stitched. Sorry about the phone shadow. Here we go again. I mean, good morning. I kind of want that for my wall at work. This pattern is in two different colorways. You have the girl colorway and the boy colorway. But it says, you are stronger than you know, loved more than you can imagine. Every little thing's going to be all right. The pumpkin and the candy corn. The patriotic sheep, which is hip hip hooray every day. I have this. I like to party, and by party I mean nap. And there's the candy corn and pumpkin again. Red, white, and blue. This one is stitched on perforated paper and frame. And it comes with all these little buttons. Look at all those buttons. This is a Fireside Originals design. Fireside Originals is owned by Carol Grant, who is one of the co-owners of Cross My Heart. Prairie Schooler 2024 Santa. You have these Pop of Christmas. These are all kits, so you get the fabric and the flosses and beads and whatnot to go on them. The Happiness is Homemade 2024 Nashville Needlework Market Cookbook. Merry Christmas. This Snow Globe series by Bent Creek is really stinking cute. And all of these are kits, so you get the fabric and the flosses and the beads. I'm going to have to pick a couple of these up, but there is the bird. And this is really cute. I'm going to have to pick this kit up. So this is called Santa's Hat of Holly. Gifts, some ho 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 and peppermints. So this is also a kit with all of the flosses. Ice skating. Look at the ice skating. So this is the ice skating model. And this is the snowman globe model. So we have the snowman globe and the ice skating globe. And these are all kits. This is cute. Cabin in the globe. And there's the pattern and kit. The nativity. I really want the A-frame globe. That's really cute. The birds. So we have a Merry Little Christmas. This is the newest memorabilia. Really pretty. Pop of Patriotic. These are also kits, fully included. closed kits. Look at this. I didn't look at this closely enough last night, but look at this basket. This is called Basket Full of Easter. He leads me. Primrose Cottage. This is the 12 monthly minis. These are all little mini squares, so you get 12 patterns for each month of the year. And Betsy from Cross My Heart, I believe Betsy has done all of these, and she puts them on this little clipboard, but she stitched them all on perforated paper. But this is all of the monthlies. Look at the snowmen. The snowmen are super cute. The strawberries. This is a design from Carol Grant of Fireside Originals. Nice poinsettia. It's right here, Fireside Originals. These are the seasonal samplers kits from Diane Williams. It contains classic colorwork floss. I'm not going to show you the whole pattern, but they contain classic colorworks floss. So there's all 4 seasons. This is another Fireside Originals design. 1 star, 1 child, 1 night. And this is another one. This is the Gate series. Carol has several gates in her Gate series. But here's another view of the stitching room. A nice lady that goes to the cross stitching meetup on Tuesdays brought in some thimbles for everybody to take. I haven't yet looked at all the thimbles, but look at a little skein. But yeah, so there's lots of thimbles to pick from. This is the second kit that we got yesterday. This is the model for the second kit that we got yesterday. And look at those ladybugs, you guys. Those ladybugs are cute. And over here on this end, we have the shop from Cross My Heart. They brought in all their fabrics. So we have all different counts of fabric, including 40 count. And they have the stitching bags that you can stitch on, plus the patterns for them. This is really pretty. This is called Jack-o'-lantern. Look at this painted fabric, you guys. It's very beautiful, Jack-o'-lantern. They have all kinds of these here. Hair Seasons Summer. Queen Bee Victorian Purse. But look at all these gorgeous fabrics. Look at this purple fabric. Wow. Fall feathers. Fall thread pack. Trying to get the floss to cover the thing. There we go. Yep, floss pack. These are all classic colorworks. My Big Toe. This one says, "We know all things work together for the good of those who love God, who are called according to His purpose." We have Doodles Maker by Heart and Hand. And New York Dreamer, Cross Stitch Forever, Housework Whenever. And here's some of the fabric that you can get, the hand-painted fabric that you can get for some of Carol's gates. Different fabrics. When you come over here, this is their cutting table for fabric that you want to get. This is really pretty. This is a kit by set of series of patterns by Erica Michaels, and it's the quilting ABCs. This is a Shannon Christine Designs pattern. Look at the pumpkins. The Halloween Cross Stitch magazine, just Cross Stitch magazine. There's a pumpkin here. Nice little perforated paper kit. This is, I can't remember. So the kit is like this. Comes with the book, the notebook, and the pen, and you stitch it on the perforated paper and attach it to the front of the notebook. There we go. Hands-on design. Cackle lozenges. Chessie and Me. Halloween Eagle by EJV Designs. So EJV Designs is the company for Emily Van. Emily Van was a great friend and wonderful partner for Cross My Heart, who used to coordinate the Camp GottaStitch stitching retreats. She passed away a couple of years ago. At a fairly young age, I believe she was 34, but they still have quite a few of her designs for sale at Cross My Heart. Pumpkin Fair. Sorry, there's glare on that. Pumpkin Fair. Autumn Musings by Erica Michaels. More models. Tricky Treats. The Trilogy is also another company that is no longer in business. They retired. I might have to pick that up, actually. Pumpkin House, that is really cute. I love the kitty cat. Little House Needleworks. There's the model for it. Turkey Time. So this pattern here is by Val Stuff. Here's another one of Carol's Gates. This is another one of Carol's designs. It says, Monster, what happens after the count of 3? Look at this sampler, you guys. Falling Leaves. Look at that. And then over here we have, this is the brag table.
I just kept thinking about it, and the hotel was pet friendly. And I kept thinking the stress on my dog. She would be barking, not that she knew how to bark, but still, any barking dog is enough to annoy her. She, once she turned like nervous.
I thought that was super cute.
It's a little squirt.
Then you have this bee, monthly beads and bees on straw linen.
And then I
Look at these, you guys. Oh, look at the candy corn bee.
friends because I was worried about the dog, and I had to keep stopping to go take her outside or to make sure she was water. What, you know, not that I wouldn't do that at home, you know what I mean? But
You're away.
I wouldn't have time, so I bailed on her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad it turned out this way.
So,
I probably would have been
this
in
is
and out
a Mill Hill.
a lot more. Feeling bad.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
I told you, that's my biggest thing. I just gotta work
Look at all these beads. There are a ton of beads in this, you guys.
with someone, but when you
It
live
looks to be
in
coming along pretty well. But look at all the beads. Look at all those beads. And then the last thing here is the Steady Thread Botanical Yearly Stitch Along, Bumblebee and Chamomile by Svetlana Sichkar, stitched by Linda Saw.
And there is, it's called Clover.
Look at the bee.
Insured and licensed and bonded and everything like that to take care of your pets. So,
Projects completed at camp. And then we have the Home Sweet Home. This is really pretty display. And then we have some more things for sale. Over here we have some of the mesh project bags. These are scissor cones, kind of looking a little bit like a bee-skep. We have some scissors, stitching memories cups, a lot of needles, a bunch of Q-snaps, needle minders and whatnot. And then we have scissor fobs. Look at these beaded scissor fobs, you guys. I really like the pumpkin. The candy corn is cute. Look at the seahorses. The seahorses are cute. And then we have needle minders. So again, you'll see some of the EJV designs. They still have a lot of Emily's stuff for sale. Look at this needle minder. That's really pretty. Stacked pumpkins, the cornucopia. These are really cute. These are monthly tags that you can add to finishing. And these little salt cellar needle, felted needle things, Carol makes these. She sources her salt cellars from different antique stores, and she also has a source for the felt balls. And she has these needle things for sale. They're really cute. I have 2 or 3 of them at home. And but yeah, she just sources glass or lead glass salt cellars and creates the needle minders or the needle keepers. Whoops. Little wooden needle or floss keeps. So that's all you have for the Camp GottaStitch retreat. So there's about 50 of us here. Quite a few. Hi! That's my friend Michelle. That's my friend Michelle. She streams on Twitch and Discord. So who are you?
I'm Queen Snail on Twitch, but my name's Michelle.
Michelle.
And I
yeah.
stitch.
Yeah, she stitches. And this is a new stitcher to everybody.
Flora.
Flora, sorry.
Yeah.
Welcome.
From Palestine.
From Palestine, okay.
From Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah. So we're just enjoying the weekend here. So I have to see what Michelle's working on.
Oh, there's not much to see.
No, it's okay.
A little bit of blue.
Yeah, so she's working. Look at this Santa. This Santa is beautiful.
I don't know. Can you see it through the package?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Moohoo cross stitch.
So
I'll have to look them up.
We literally just started, so.
Yeah. She's not too far along, but yeah, she's enjoying her stitch. Pretty much.
I'm a snail. I'll get through it.
Yeah, we all do. Slow but sure. But anyway, that's the stitching room before everybody gets down here. I just didn't want to get people on video that didn't want to be on video.
I get it.
So, but there you have it.
The middle, and I do the word in the middle, and then I work from there. And the threads that you have in there, I want to talk about those too, please. The banding again is like what I have in my stuff over here. Oh, you might have sticky things in here.
Yeah.
Well, I did that and forgot I did it. Oh my, that would be me. Okay, so there you go. So you have the banding, and whether you did the linen or you did the Aida, the sides are already finished, which is so cool to finish stuff like this. You just do folding and folding and stick it on. And I love the glue dots. I'm really addicted to them. So the threads that you have here, you're going to just use a single strand. The rust is actually Valdani pearl cotton, and Valdani is the only pearl cotton that is over dyed that doesn't bleed when you wash it. And I'm addicted to it. A lot of my stuff I stitch because one strand is like 2, and I don't have to keep separating, and I like that. I've gotten lazy, I guess. Then the next one that you have on here, the next 2 actually, you have a brown and a blue. These actually were hand done for me, but they're like impressions that you can get. Impressions have solid colors and over-dyed colors by Karen Collection. I'm lucky I have some people that do something special for me, but it's a blend. It's a blend of silk and cotton, and it's really smooth to stitch with. So there's your threads. Your needle is a number 24 Tapestry Petite from John James. And if you don't know the squiggle your figure trick to load a single strand in your needle, when I come around to your table with your donuts, don't be fighting over the color of your donuts, okay? You might have to change with your neighbors. We don't want any brawl. Anyway, I'll show you how to squiggle your finger and load your needle with a single strand, and I will tell you I paid $500. Almost 50 years ago. They've heard this story. I did not have $500. I saved and saved and saved $5 at a time. Went to a shop, and a lady was 90 years old there from Russia. And that was the only thing I learned. I cried 3 hours home. It was in the Detroit area, Dearborn actually. And I was driving home. And then I realized what a great trick I had learned. And I taught Pat Carson, Alma Lynn, Ken and Ginny Thompson. You girls, you teach everybody. So if you haven't learned it, and you learn it, you need to share it with everybody. You know that chocolate chip recipe from Neiman Marcus? Have you heard that story?
Yeah.
Somebody wanted the recipe and then they got charged like $1 bazillion.
Oh, no.
And just, okay, I'm gonna give it to everybody free now. So, thank you, I'm coming around. And really, if you have any questions or need help and the girls are busy, I will at least maintain for a while and then send you over. Thank you.
Hi FlossTube friends, this is Tina Frazier coming to you from Columbus, Ohio. So this is the end of my Camp GottaStitch Labor Day weekend retreat wrap-up video. So I'm just coming to you with kind of the ending of the Camp GottaStitch retreat. Mom and I came home from the retreat yesterday. We had a really excellent time, and we just really it was a great retreat. I honestly did not get as much stitching as I thought I might done at the retreat, but we had a great time anyway. I had today off because it's Labor Day here in the United States, and I kind of didn't do a whole lot of anything today. So just wanted to kind of show you all the stuff that I came home with from camp. So I showed you in the welcome video that we got these nice, wonderful little gift bags at the retreat. This retreat was home sweet stitching, and as you can see, my retreat bag is rather plumb full, and it's also ripping. Unfortunately, my bag is ripping. But I will kind of dig through the box or bag and show you everything, all the goodies that are in here, because we got about 8 different kits this weekend, and it was a heck of a lot of fun. And I did some shopping, so you'll see some of that as well. And we had a special guest. So if you've watched I should have linked all the little video snippets that I took on my phone this weekend, and you will have seen Susan Greening Davis. We got, I think, 3 or 4 kits from her this weekend that were really great that we weren't expecting to get, and it was just great listening to her talk. If you ever have a chance to see Susan Greening Davis speak or take any of her classes or learn from her in any way, I suggest you do it. She is an extremely knowledgeable person about all kinds of historical needlework things, and she's especially passionate about her samplers. She has a lot of knowledge to share with you and can give you some inspiration. So my whole thing with talking with her is I kept telling her, I'm not really a sampler girl, but I'm finding more and more interesting information, and you'll kind of see that when I share the stuff in my bag for you. So I'm going to have to find some place to stick my bag to share with you. I'm going to actually stick it up over here beside me to kind of keep it a little closer to me so I can share with you. I just wanted to share my cat Charmander is sleepy behind me. Hi, Char. She's a little sleepy girl. She's one of our older girls. She's over 10 years old, so she's just a little sleepy. I'm in my craft room with the windows open. It's a really gorgeous day out today. It's been in the 90s this past week and really hot and humid, so it's been really nice to be able to be home and have the windows open. So you'll probably hear bugs and birds and traffic and just city noise and stuff. But I am in my craft room filming this, which is why it looks a little different for you today. So I'm actually going to start off with some pre-retreat shopping that I did. So you would have seen the snippets that I took when I went to the Plaid Sheep on Friday. The Plaid Sheep is a Amish country area quilting store in Amish country, and they specialize in wools and all kinds of quilting things. They have a long arm quilting machine. Well, they will quilt, back and quilt quilts for you, likely for a fee, but they have, you know, a little classroom area, but they have all kinds of quilting supplies and fabrics and all kinds of things you could ever hope to want. They have some punch needle. I did not pick up any punch needle supplies there this weekend, but they do have the Smart Punch, needle punch that I was considering picking up, which I might actually go back and do at some point. They carry most of the full line of Valdani threads that you can use for cross stitch. So that was nice to be able to find that they're an Ohio supplier of Valdani threads that I can go get. They also have the Sulky Petite threads, which is kind of exciting. So I can actually go there and pick up Sulky Petites to start filling out my collection of Sulky Petite threads. They did have a wall of clearance things, and I happened to find this Stitch Quarterly It's So Emma pattern from itssoemma.com, and it's called Autumn Spice cross stitch pattern. It was half price. So we have the Autumn Spice. It is really cute. Look at that, you guys. Look how cute that is. So it's Autumn Spice cross stitch pattern, and it was from it was originally purchased or published in the Stitch Quarterly. And you could find this by, you can also, it says to subscribe to the Fat Quarter Shop FlossTube on YouTube. So I'm looking forward to hitting this up at some point and getting stitching on that. So this was only $4.25. So that was a great little find. Up at the front counter, I've got to figure out where I placed my phone is recording now, so I will actually input a picture of what I'm talking about from my phone here. But up at the cash register, they have some notions and some different things that you could look at the front register. One of the things they had was this little itty bitty chicken. This chicken was only about, oh, I don't know, maybe an inch and a half high. Kind of in a triangular shape, and it was filled with the emery powder that will sharpen and polish needles when you stick them in there. And the chicken was just really cute. Right next to the chicken, they had this canister full of square pads that you could get, that have all these different squares, fabric squares. Sorry, words are hard today. They had all these different fabric square pads that you can buy. And I ended up with 3 pads because my whole thinking is I can take them, and you only need 2 squares to sew these chickens up. So once I find the emery powder and some felt, I can actually make a bunch of these little chickens and either give them out as little freebies to my table mates at retreats, or maybe even sell them. But anyway, so here is one of the fabric pads. It's called Woodland Winter. And if you look at all these fabrics that are in here. There's probably 30 or 40 squares of fabric in here, and they're all different. So you have like that one, and then you have like this one. This is another really pretty one. This one at the top has like pine and stuff on it. Then you have like this one here that has like Christmas trees and stuff. So each of the piece of fabric that's in here has 2 cuts of the same piece of fabric, and you get all these different kinds of fabrics. So you could easily make all kinds of different kinds. Then I got these 2 other pads as well. This one, sorry, it was upside down. This one is called Kitty Christmas. And this one is XOXO. And this is just a bunch of like Valentines and hearts. So you have this little gray heart. You know, this little black and white heart. You have, oh, look at this. This is the herringbone fabric, so I can make a herringbone chicken. So these could potentially be super, super cute. I'm hoping to get into stitching some of these up for you. This one has a little cat in a stocking. You can see him there. This also has quite a few different things. There's some polka dots. It's a different color polka dots. Some flowers. Some like lacy stripes. This one also actually has some Christmassy stuff. There's some Christmas, like little rocking horse and presents type of thing. Then you have like the flowers in a different colorway, like greens and pinks and reds. Just a lot of different things. So here's the kitty fabric again in a gray. So little kitty in a stocking. So really cute little squares. And depending on how I spent these were $4.99 each. So these were $4.99 each. So for $5 you could actually make quite a few chickens. So I'm hoping to get the source the emery powder. If you know where I can source the emery powder, let me know. I would be really interested in getting some emery powder to make the chickens. The chicken that they had up front was the last one they had. It was retailing for $9, but it was plumb full. You couldn't even really squish it, and it was weighted enough that it would just plop right down on the table. And they were really cute, and it was really plumb full of emery powder to polish your needles. So I'm really kind of hoping to get some chickens sewn up for that. So that was the purchase that I had on Friday before the retreat even started. So the Plaid Sheep Company, of course, their logo is the sheep. So they had these little itty bitty sheep guys sitting up at the table. Really cute little sheep guys. So I picked one of each type that they had. Little itty bitty sheep guys. And they had this one too. This one's really super cute. He looks like the Serta sheep guy. The little Serta sheep. So they had those. And then I got 2 stickers that are sheep stickers to go in my planner book at some point. So I got 2 little sheep stickers, which I thought were way cute. So that was a little shopping that I did before Camp GottaStitch got started on Friday. So that's kind of exciting. As I showed you in my one little intro video, let's see what this is. This is, okay, that's that. We got the Welcome to Camp GottaStitch Home Sweet Stitching booklet. There was lots of information in here about like the schedule and everything and the welcome to camp. They have not yet set a date for the camp for next year, but you can get in touch with Cross My Heart here in Columbus, Ohio. Cross My Heart Limited. It's the cross stitch store here in Columbus. You can get in touch with the shop directly and find out, get on the wait list or get on the list to find out information about, next year's Camp GottaStitch. We had a wonderful, wonderful time. There was a scavenger hunt that we actually ended up not doing, and just some fun things in the booklet. That was just the information booklet. So I showed you all the information in the kits. Alright, I don't know, I'm not going to be putting these necessarily in order for you. But I will go through all of them for you separately. Sorry, I'm just kind of getting some stuff together to show you all the fun things that we got at camp. Everything. All right. So I showed you all in the thing that we got we got this needle threader, so that is kind of handy. I'm actually going to stick that in here in my little pen holder. All right. So one of the kits that we got, I believe this was a kit that we got on Saturday. This is a wonderful little kit. I'm going to go ahead and open it up and show you what we got. I don't have the model pictures as of yet. I'm hoping to get those from Cross My Heart because I forgot to take the model pictures to show you. But this is a little kit. This is compliments of Ladybug Baubles. And I will show you compliments from Ladybug Baubles. This is, since the theme of camp is Home Sweet Home, this is a neat little kind of primitive style. It's a house and a planter with a flower that arches over the house. So we got, I'm a linen person, so when I signed up for camp, I selected linen as my fabric. And these were the threads that we were given to stitch it in. And we were given the free chart. I will kind of show you. So there is the house, a little bit of the house for it. But anyway, so really quick house. And anyway, we were given the kit. So this is one of the kits that we were given. I'm looking forward to actually stitching this. That should be quite fun. I'm hoping, I think I could probably turn small September into small September and just go ahead and stitch all the smalls from camp. That might actually be an interesting thing to do. My sticker stuck to the pattern, so I didn't want to do that. But the neat thing, this kit comes with two really adorable ladybug buttons. Look at those ladybug buttons, you guys. Really cute. So that was one of the kits that we got on Saturday. Again, the theme from camp is Home Sweet Stitching. So, like, you know, things related to home. So it's not going to go in there. This was the kit that I showed you on Friday. That I showed in the video that I took on Friday about the welcome bag. This was the kit inside our welcome bag. And it came with a frog button. So it came with a little frog button. This kit was from a We Stitch. A free gift for you from October House Fiber Arts. And this is just another really quick stitching pattern. And these were, again, my kits are linen. So we got the white linen for it. And then we've got enough threads to stitch the kit. This is going to be another quick stitch. This I could probably sit and stitch up in an evening. But that was the first kit that we got in our welcome bag. Also, in our welcome bag, we got a free pattern from Hands On Design. I initially thought that this free pattern was what the kit was going to be, but it's not. So the free design that we got was from Hands On Design, and it is called Happy Camper. So this was in our retreat bag as well when we showed up. So I'm actually going to put these, I'll just put these off to the side here. All right. Then one of the other kits that we got is also kind of a primitive little kit. You can kind of get an idea of what the kit is going to be there. I haven't actually looked at a lot of these, so my seeing them the first time is you're seeing them the first time. This is called the Friendship Sampler from the Good Housewife. And look at these autumn type colors. So this is called the Friendship Sampler by the Good Housewife. And I'll show you this part. I don't know if my phone camera is going to automatically flip it, but it might be backwards for you as well. So the interesting thing is Carol, or whoever came up with the kit, actually changed our colors. So the colors that we we're given in our kits are not necessarily the colors that were originally charted for. Hold on just a minute. So sorry about that. I had to go clear off the kitchen table from some of the stuff from retreat. But anyway, I was saying on the kit, it was kitted using, I believe this is natural. This is a natural color linen. And these were the colors that were selected for us for our kits. And the kit colors were changed when they put it together. So this is the Sisters at Heart Club conversion chart for the Good Housewives Friendship Sampler. It is on a 28 count dirty casual linen. So it uses sampler threads, Weeks Dye Works, and yeah, sampler threads and Weeks Dye Works colors for the pattern. So that is that kit. So yeah, I'm gonna have to maybe do a small September thing. If anybody's interested in doing a small September thing, that would be great. I can do all my kits, and you can pick whatever you want for small September. That might be kind of fun, actually. Come on, get in there, get in there. Get in there. And that didn't seem to have any additional little bits and bobs. So there's that. Then we got this kit. I did open this one up. This is called the Road Home because the camp was home sweet stitching. This is called the Road Home. And this is a pattern designed by, it's compliments of Wickult or Wickult. It's from Sherry Shawns of Dragonfire Designs. And it basically just says, may your road home always be downhill. And essentially it has a little house in the corner with a hill going up and then a border around it. It's really cute. May your road home always be downhill. So we got this piece of midnight, I'm guessing that this is midnight blue linen. We have a beading needle and a regular needle attached because this one has beads. And then these are the colors that were picked for us. Here's some more colors. And we also have a little bit of beads in this little baggie that's stapled to the card. So we have the greens and stuff for that. And then we have our, I can kind of show you a little bit of the pattern. So this is called the Road Home. Yep. So there you go. This looked like a really cute kit. I'm gonna try and get the colors, the kit models pictures for you and input them into the video. Hopefully, haven't checked my Facebook messages yet today though. Hopefully somebody from Cross My Heart was able to get that for me. All right. One of the other things that we got on Saturday is these bags were left for us Saturday morning. This is another little neat kit neat gift that we were given. This is a scissor fob. So this is a little scissor clip that can clip onto your scissors. And we have these nice little home charms at the end of them with the heart. Like home is where the heart is type of thing. So a black and red and really pretty, really pretty scissor fob that was gifted to us. And it came in this really cute little organza bag. So I have another pair of scissors that I have to find and attach to it. We have 3 more free kits that were given to us. This one is Where Can One Better Be? A little sticker on the front. Again, I haven't looked at these kits. I didn't open a lot of these kits when we first got them in at the retreat. So this is called, well, mine is cut off, but it's called Sweet Sentiments by Linda Palmer for In a Gentle Fashion. So the sentiment says, where can one better be than the midst of one's own family? It's a French proverb. So it's a neat little quickie sampler, and it's 33 by 84, and they pulled the DMC flosses, and this is in some really gorgeous colors. Look at those, the purples and the pink and the greens, on white linen. Again, all my kits are linen because that's what I selected when I signed up for camp. So we have that. So that's pretty neat. Okay, the next little kit that I'm about to show you, like I said, I haven't seen any of I haven't opened any of these. I'm looking at a lot of these along with you for the first time. So this next little kit, oh, this is cute. So this is kind of how it comes with the linen and everything. So we have the piece of linen, and we have the floss colors that are very nice. This is called the Sampler House by the Gentle Art. So these are kind of the floss colors to go with the linen. Okay. And I believe these are all Gentle Arts flosses. So, oh, this is cute. It's a little sampler. It's a house with the ABC letter. It's a house that has a crown right above it and ABC above that. The letters ABC. And there's a flower border around the outside. The stitch count is 36 by 53. All stitching is cross stitch over 2 linen threads, and this is using Gentle Arts sampler threads, obviously, because it's from the Gentle Art. So I can show you a little bit. So this is the Gentle Art. This is what we are going for. This is copyright 1991 by the Gentle Art. Really cute, really neat, beautiful colors. And the last little kit that we got from Cross My Heart for the weekend is called Home Sweet Home. This is the little picture on the sticker to give you a little preview of the kit contents. These were passed out at various times throughout the retreat. And so this is what it comes in. Everything is folded into the linen, and it looks like a piece of raw or natural linen for me. Oh, this is cute. It's another house, and it has a bird's nest on top of it. It's really cute. This is by Sisters and Best Friends. Complimentary graph from WIPGO Imports. Crow's Nest by Sisters and Best Friends. So this is the pattern that you're looking for. Crow's Nest by Sisters and Best Friends. Compliments of WIPGO. I'm not sure how to say that exactly. And they did do a color change because you can see the sticker over the colors. So this is done in sampler threads and 1 DMC. So we have 5 sampler threads and a DMC. So the only DMC color that they've used in here is DMC 310. So these are the colors that are used. And, oh, I take that back. We have a sampler thread red as well that we were actually given pretty much more or less a full skein of sampler threads in Country Redwood for this. So I'm guessing that the Country Redwood, yeah, the Country Redwood is the house. No, it's not a house. I just looked at it, you guys. It's a little birdhouse. It's really cute. It's a crow's nest. So it's a crow sitting in a nest that's perched on top of a birdhouse. And it says Home Sweet Home right next to it. So that's really cute. This is kind of what it looks like, so you can kind of get an idea. And the birdhouse is done in the red because that is the most stitches. So that is really cute. We have a little crow's bird's nest. That's going to be really cute and really fun to stitch up. So I'm going to have to actually pick which one of these I stitch up right away. Also complimentary, we were given three free gifts. 2 of them from Bent Creek and 1 of them from Amy Brooken. So if you watched the little part of my video where I showed I was walking around the room and I showed the Amy Brooken trunk show that we had there, she gifted everybody at camp the same pattern from her trunk show, and she signed our patterns, you guys. So these gifts came from Amy Brooken. So you can see she signed them all. So this is Amy Brooken Designs. This pattern is called Little Cuties, a Whole Bunch of Cute. So you have the snowman in the mitten and stockings, the penguin, and the other little bird that's perched on top of the snowman's head. So these are really cute. And it's a cardstock pattern. So this is really nice. This was from Camp GottaStitch. I'm actually going to be marking this down. So this is a free gift, Camp GottaStitch. 2024. All right. Bent Creek actually sent all the campers a free gift as well. We actually got 2 free gifts. The first one is called, can't show you that. The first one is called Surrounded by Joy. And this is it, Surrounded by Joy. And it is a Bent Creek piece, Surrounded by Joy. So we got that free pattern. It uses DMC in it, and it says, wishing you happy holidays and lovely every day, surrounded by joy. Marsha, Elizabeth, and Michael from Bent Creek. So we got that Bent Creek pattern. And then Bent Creek sent a whole stack of patterns to Cross My Heart to give away, to give 1 to each of the campers at camp. And I just saw there was a squirrel climbing the neighbor's bushes and jumping up onto the roof. But this was the free pattern that I chose from Bent Creek. This is called Uber Jack. That pumpkin's not big, it's Uber. Look at him. It says Happy Halloween. He is so cute with a little black cat resting above him. So cute. So that was the free stuff that we got at camp this year. So there was a Smalls Exchange that I wasn't necessarily going to participate in. That oh, and I forgot, in our parting bags we also got this neat little pouch. So this is like a pencil pouch or a notions pouch. Really cute. Has a zipper so you can unzip it. But these notions, this is a really nice canvas bag. We got these little notion pouches in our goodbye snack bags and safe travel snack bags. So that was really cute. So you saw a little bit. Oh, we also had a Smalls Exchange, and I put a couple of my perler melty bead things up there, and also a grime guard that I selected from my Garon Toten Bags grime guards. Because it didn't have to be a stitchy thing, it just had to be an accessory that somebody took, or that somebody could use for cross stitching. And my table mate, Susan Mindel, she took that. And I know Susan because I know Susan from Cross My Heart here in Columbus. So I've known Susan for quite a while, and she happened to take my gift. But the one I got this DMC tin, and there was some bowen needles attached to the back of it. So I have this nice little DMC. I'm actually going to open it. This DMC magnetic needle case. My husband's cooking dinner, and it smells fabulous. So it's this little, you slide the thing on. You remember those old lip gloss tins, the Lip Smackers lip gloss tins? That's what this this reminds me of a lot. So I am probably going to utilize this quite a bit. Put some more magnets in here to keep the magnets in. But we have the, oops. Hopefully they really tape that on good. So we have the Bowen needles. These ones are the Tapestry Sans Point Tapestry size 26 needles. And there are 6 of them here. See, size 26 needles. So these are going to go right in my little DMC tin. Of course, they're not, the package is not going to fit. But anyway, I have the needles and the needle tin to put them in. So that is really great. That is that. So now I'm going to actually get on, a couple of ladies were passing out some free stuff. A friend, Pavana, was giving out a couple of, basically all of these came from Pavana. She had a thing of needle minders that she was trying to get rid of to thin out her stash. I took this needle minder. Look at that. It's the beckoning Nico, the beckoning cat. So Asian good luck symbol. So I took that. It's got the needle minder on the back. So that's the needle minder that I took from Pavana. And she also had sets of these little framing things, these little wooden framing things where you can pop out the middles. I'm not going to do it here, but you can use these for framing pieces, little mini pieces. So I'm going to figure out something to do with that. She also had this little these little purses, and these are the ones that have the metal things that you squeeze. And you can see you squeeze on it, little purse. Yeah, so those are metallic. And then she was also giving these bags out. She said she found these at the Dollar Tree, so she was giving these bags out. It's a cosmetic bag, so I'm guessing you find these in the cosmetic area. I'd imagine you can probably stitch on the mesh on this, but I don't know. There were a couple of different colors that she had, and I kind of liked this color because it was kind of flamingo and kind of bright and kind of pretty. So, yeah. So we got those from Pavana. That's what we got from Pavana. There, I put it over there. All right. So Susan Greening Davis did a little thing with everybody. Did a couple of things. So we got 4 kits from Susan Greening Davis this weekend. On Saturday, Susan gave a little bit of a talk. She talked about the history of needlework and whatnot. And she had each of the tables she had each of the tables count off numbers for the people sitting there. We had 4 people at our table. So I was number 1, Mom was number 2. Melanie was number 3, and Susan was number 4. And she told all the number 1s that they were now the table captains. So I ended up being a table captain. So she called all the table captains up front, and we got these little zingers. So they're little clips, and you could put your scissors on here. And these are like those lanyards or these ID pullers. She calls them zingers. You could put your scissors through the little snap here, and that you clip it onto your shirt, and that way your scissors, you never lose your scissors. So little zingers. These were our table captain awards. So I got the black cat with a stack of pumpkins. I thought that was way cute. We were in charge of coming up and getting the kits for our tables from Susan. So the first kit we got was a kit that says coffee, smile, donut, stitch, repeat. So this is what the picture looks like. And I actually finished my kit. So as soon as we got this, I actually sat and stitched and finished it. They came in these wonderful little bags. And here is my finish. So I actually had a retreat finish. Yeah, come on. Coffee, smile, donuts, stitch, repeat. So I did have a retreat finish. I thought that was cute. So yeah, that is my retreat finish of that. Then the next two kits I actually did not do anything with, because it was that, yeah, the kit from we got three kits. We got three kits from Susan. We got two on Saturday and one on Sunday morning. And the one Sunday morning I started, I have not finished, but anyway, the second kit that we got on Saturday is a really cute soda can koozie. You know, that little squishy neoprene thing that you can put your soda cans in. And here is the model for it, or the picture. And our kits came in these lovely little bee bags. Mine came with the linen banding and the floss and the koozie. And there's also the little thing to attach the stitching to the koozie. And there's also a little, where is it? Oh, there it is. A little bee. There's a little bee right there. You can see it. There's a little bee in there. And she also gave us these bee clips. These are just extras that she had, and she wanted to give everybody one. So this is a little bee, and it's a clothespin. It's just a little clothespin. A bee glued onto a clothespin. So you can use it for whatever whatever you can. And there was also a floss drop included in here. So she had these neat little bee-inspired floss drops that she gave everybody to put the floss on for the kit. So you could hang your kit floss on it. But mine is linen, and it's this really pretty yellow gingham. And then you just stitch it, and you use the clip inside the bag. Use the clip inside the bag to attach it to your can koozie. So everybody got a can koozie. Really cute can koozie. You can put around your cans. So that was neat too. That was unexpected. And then Sunday morning, Susan passed out these kits for what she called boingers. I'm going to show you something interesting that was included in this kit. So the boingers came with a mattress box spring. And you're like, why would she give you a mattress box spring? All the mattress box springs were put in these little bags to keep them from tangling with each other. But everybody got a mattress box spring, and it squishes, just like mattress. It's a mattress box spring. I don't know where she sourced these out, but this was really cool. So the kit was in these little pen cases. So we got the little pen cases to go with it. And here, that goes in with that. So I'm going to go ahead and put that with that. I don't know what I did with the instructions for this. I don't know where I put the instruction sheet. Maybe under here? No. Maybe under here. Maybe here. Maybe this is it. This is it, I think. Yep, this is it. So this is not going to give you any instructions, but this will give you an idea of what you're supposed to do. So in our kit, we had all these wool squares, fabric squares, and some ribbons and whatnot. And we were supposed to make the little flower. So Sunday morning, I sat there, and there was a piece of round plastic canvas for like making plastic canvas coasters, and a bunch of wool squares and stuff. We're supposed to cut out little leaves and petals, and we're supposed to make a pin cushion. So this is my pin cushion flower with a doily and a button. I cut all those squares out. We also had 2 pieces of wool to cover the plastic canvas round out. And there was felted wool that's in the orange felted wool that's under the doily. And we also had to sew everything on to the plastic canvas squares and make our little flower, because I don't have the ribbons out for you. Okay, I don't have the ribbons out for you, but this is supposed to sit, you're supposed to attach this to the bottom, and then you have a nice little kind of cool little flowery pin cushion that bounces up and down that you can sit different places and use as a pin cushion. So it is time to eat, so I'm going to cut this short here, and I will continue on with the rest of my video when I get back. So hi again, it's me. We just had dinner, and I'm coming back to you to kind of finish my little video from before. As you can see, there's Misty. Misty is up in the window. Misty. Misty. Hi. Hi, sweet girl. That's Misty. She's up in the window. And it's dark outside. It's almost 8 o'clock. And I'm coming to you with also a fall blend coffee base pumpkin spice creamer iced coffee that I made in my Keurig iced machine. I gotta get situated here. But anyway, I was talking to you about about the boingers. Susan Greening Davis calls these her boingers, but this is the little pin cushion, so you can see the orange felt underneath there. The base underneath the felt in the middle here is a round plastic canvas circle piece, and that kind of acts as the base. So all I have to do now is take the box spring and kind of whip stitch it onto the base here, so the flower top is attached. And in our little kit, I have some extra. There were some extra ribbons and such given to us to finish the pieces. So we have little ribbons and little bobs and such to finish the pieces. I can talk about these things next for you. I just kind of put them in here to keep them safe and get them home. But anyway, so we have the ribbon danglers to add to it. So if you see this picture here, it has the ribbons hanging down from the springer, the boingy. So she calls this the flower boingy pin cushion. And Susan wonderfully gave us these kits for free. We weren't expecting all these extra kits, and we weren't expecting Susan to be there, but she was a guest. Susan has been in the needlework industry for probably a good 50 years. She has an expansive knowledge base and is world renowned for her works and her studies and her knowledge in different needlework things. She does a lot with wool, including finishing for cross stitch. So she will finish a lot of her cross stitch projects using full wool and whatnot because it's so forgiving. So this was the Sunday kit that we got from Susan today. I'm hoping to get this sewn on sometime soon. I don't know exactly when I'll get mine finished, but this is a little boingy pin cushion thing. So you may start seeing this up on my things, or maybe I'll take this downstairs and put it next to my desk. So one of the ladies that attend the let me get the spring put back in the bag before I forget. One of the ladies that attends the Tuesday Stitch group at Cross My Heart had been downsizing a lot of her stuff, and she brought in this huge container full of thimbles. There were all kinds of thimbles in there, And I went through and I picked out 5 different thimbles that I thought were really pretty. A couple of these are from Arizona. There's like this thimble here with the Pueblo houses and such. There is this thimble here from the state of Hawaii. I kind of liked the little rainbow, the rainbow thing. So it may not focus really well. This one is from Strasbourg. I believe that is in Austria. I'm a huge Sound of Music fan, so I think this is Strasbourg, Austria. So I just kind of picked that up because I thought that was kind of cool. This one is from Sedona, Arizona, but I liked it because it has the dog and the cactus. So you see the dog, the howling dog and the cactus. This is from Sedona, Arizona. And then this one is from Florida. Something Springs, Florida. And it's just little flip-flops. I thought the flip-flops were way cute. So I got five thimbles. I don't know where I'm going to put them. I'm going to have to get a shelf. I'd actually like to get one of those antique type dies. I don't know what they're called, but the metal type prints that they used to use for printing books and printing magazines and stuff in those old type print machines. I don't know, I can't think of the technical term, but you have all those drawers with all the different size little compartments all over. I think I'd really like to get one because I have a bunch of like Wade Red Rose tea figurines and stuff that I can put in them, and I think these little thimbles will go in there. Plus, you know, oops, I keep dropping them. I can use the thimbles for, like, you know, stitching and whatnot. So there is that. So that is pretty much everything from retreat. So there was only one thing that I worked on the entire retreat. Because there was a lot more talking, a lot more visiting, a lot more helping, just a lot of stuff. Saturday was also World Play the Violin on Your Porch Day. And one of the ladies that I have known for quite a while through Cross My Heart, the needle workshop here in Columbus, her name is Pavana. And she was a violinist with the Columbus Symphony Orchestra. And I met her because she used to be able to pay her to finish some of your cross-stitch pieces. And I had contacted her to have a couple of things finished and framed. So I got to know her kind of through that a little bit. And also, I've known that she's a violinist for the Columbus Symphony Orchestra for a long time. She doesn't do Columbus Symphony Orchestra as much as she did in the past. I think she's still involved. I could be wrong about that, but I think she might still be involved. And I know she does wedding events and stuff like that, so she'll go play the whatever instrument at weddings and stuff. So because Saturday was World Play the Violin on Your Porch Day, she brought her violin with her, and she gave a little bit of a kind of a violin concert, so to speak, on the lanai just outside the stitching room for whoever wanted to hear. So a couple of us wandered outside, including Susan Greening Davis. And of course, Jenny, one of the owners from Cross My Heart, went out there. A couple of us were out there listening, along with some of the other hotel guests that were in the hotel for the weekend. We all kind of wandered outside to listen to Pavana play the violin. And that was the first time I've known Pavana was a violinist for a long time, but I didn't get the chance to hear her play. And because I can't show you the picture because it's on the phone that's recording this, but I will insert a picture here, the only picture I could take because I can't take video because of copyright. But Pavana even just asked me not to, so I said no, but I took a picture of her hand playing the violin. So I do have that picture to share with you, but we got violin music beautiful violin music on Saturday night. It was the first time I'd ever had the chance to hear Pavana play the violin. So that was really kind of a nice treat as well. But we had a lot of visiting. I got to visit with my friend Michelle. Michelle is a streamer on Twitch. She does a lot more gaming nowadays, game streaming, than she does stitching. But she does have, she does get online and stream Stitch with Me's on Twitch. Her handle on Twitch is Queen Snail, and she's a really lovely lady. She has, this is the first time probably in a year or two that she has been kind of outside of her house. She works from home. She's in computer programming or some sort of thing. So she was at the retreat. I got to see her. I was really happy to see her come wheeling in her wheelchair, and I got to see her, got to talk with her. It was a lot of fun. So she was there, got to visit with her, got to see a lot of people that I haven't seen in a long time and just reconnect. It was great. So we did spend a lot of time talking. I spent a lot of time wandering around the room, spent a lot of time just talking to people. I did sell some needle minders, and I gave Jenny one of the OSU Buckeye scissor frogs that I had. And so there may be something coming up where I work with Cross My Heart here in Columbus to produce and sell some of my needle minders and my scissor frogs through them. So if you wander into the shop in the next couple of months, you may actually get to see some of those for sale. But the only update that I have for you this weekend, there's only one piece I stitched on, and that was the Liberty Bowl Fillers. This is from the summer 2018 issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. This set of patterns was designed by Barbara Anna Designs. Barbara Anna Astre Mendez. Copyright 2018. So this may be actually available as a separate chart now. I don't know how Barbara Anna Designs releases their charts that were in magazines first, but I am stitching this all in one row, and I went with the dog partially stitched. I had completely stitched the cat. I went with the dog partially stitched. I'm stitching them left to right, dog, cat, mouse, for red, white, blue. And this is a piece of 22 count Hardanger or 22 count Ada that I hand dyed myself using Carla Bean Crafty's pickle jar dyeing technique. You can find Carla Bean Crafty here on YouTube. Her pickle jar dyeing technique. And I used 2 colors of RIT dye. I used like a dark brown and a caramel RIT dye. So here is my piece. So I actually finished the dog this weekend. And now all I have to do is the mouse over here. So that is my piece. So I put in 400 and some stitches today. Or over the weekend at Camp GottaStitch. So I stayed up. I was the last person to leave the stitching room on Saturday night. On Friday night, I was the second to last person to leave the stitching room. There was a lady in there stitching on a old shepherd's bush Santa pattern that was really gorgeous. And she was trying to reach a goal, so she stayed there until she read, I'm assuming until she met her goal, and went to bed well after those of us that that were tired on Friday left the room. But I stayed up in the room down in the room until about 1:30 on Saturday night. I was the last one there for about 45 minutes by myself. While I was there alone, I talked to Dylan on the phone. And I do have a little bit of an extra story. I will take some of the pictures on my phone and show you, but on Friday night, my husband, who stayed home in Columbus, texted me and said that he made a friend. And I was like, oh, Lord. So he sent me this really cute picture. He befriended a little boy kitty cat that had walked up on the front porch when he was sitting there smoking or vaping, and he said the cat was super friendly and pretty young. We estimate the cat's probably anywhere from about 7 months old to about a year old. We don't think he's much older than a year, but the cat came up and sat with him and hung around with him. So he took out some wet canned cat food and fed him some wet canned cat food, and he snarfed it right down. So my husband, a little bit later before he went to bed, he actually hi Char. He actually put the cat in the garage and gave it food and water and cut a box down and made kind of a temporary litter box and had the cat sleep in the garage overnight on Friday night. So Saturday he went out and he fed the cat breakfast. This is Char. Hi Char. How you doing, Char? But he went out and he fed the cat breakfast, and the cat hung around with him. He hung out with him throughout the day. He was doing some stuff around the house and doing stuff in the garage. So the cat, Char, come here, Char. Char, I need you down. Char, come here. Come here. Come here. Can you come over here? Come here. There you go. So anyway, so that is Char. Char. Hi. Char and Misty. Anyway, so he befriended the cat. And so the cat, you know, he left the cat in the garage again Saturday night. So Sunday, when Mom and I pulled up at home, he was laying up underneath Mom's car. And he came out to greet us when we got out of the car. And he's a sweetheart of a cat. He'll let you pick him up. He'll let you kind of snuggle him. The only problem is he gets overstimulated pretty quickly. So if you're petting him and he rolls over onto his back for belly scritches, you can't really scritch his belly too long before his overstimulation kicks in. My husband, his arm has all these scratches all over his arm because he didn't know the cat's button point of where he flips from a sweetheart of a cat to, oh my God, I've had enough, stop. And so he's been learning that really quick. But anyway, he has battle scars on his arm from the cat. So he's let me know that, you know, when the cat turns a certain way, if he starts to flop on his belly and starts to, you know, kind of, you know, do stuff like this, that he's getting a little overstimulated, and I better watch out because I'll probably end up with battle scars too. But anyway, he lets me pick him up. He lets me hold him. He's a sweetheart of a cat. He doesn't purr very loudly, but he does purr. So this week we're going to be taking the cat to our vet. Hi, Char. Ow. We're going to be taking the cat to our vet, and she just scratched my neck. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that on video or not. But anyway, and we're going to have him checked for microchips. We're going to... Hi, Char. Come here. Come here. Come here, Char. Come here. Come here. Can you come over there for me? Thank you. And then we're going to have him get his shots and get him set up to get fixed. We're probably going to have his ear tipped. I don't know that we'll ever bring him in the house. We may bring him in the house. It just really depends. But he's going to be an outdoor cat until he does get fixed, because we don't want him to spray around the house. I mean, he may be too old, and he may do it anyway, but we just don't know if bringing him into the house is going to cause any other problems, and we'd rather wait until after he's fixed to kind of keep him from spraying. So anyway, we have a new cat, and I will be inserting the pictures somewhere in this video. They're either going to be at the end or right here. So that is all I have for you. September started yesterday, and there is quite a few things going on for September. I did get August numbers kind of wrapped up for you, so I'm going to go into that just a little bit. For August, I worked on 4 projects for a total of 1,484 stitches. The most stitches I put into was for saltwater scrapbook. Oh, I'm sorry, the least number of stitches I put in was for saltwater scrapbook. That was 219 stitches. The most I put in was Liberty Bowl fillers, and I put in 432 stitches. So the other 2 projects had the rest of the stitches, the 1,484 stitches for the month. I did slightly more stitching than I did in July, in August, but not nearly as much as some of the other 6 months of this year. I don't know exactly where I'm standing as far as like totals and stuff for the year, but I didn't stitch yesterday. I'm probably not going to stitch today. It's Labor Day, and so I'll probably just stitch tomorrow some. I have the projects that I need to work on, though. I told you last video that I uploaded on Thursday into Friday about WIPGO, so you know my WIPGO goals. The AB Singo has started, so they've called 2 letters so far in September. The first call was the letter X. I do not have any. So this is my letter X right here. I do not have a project picked out for that. And today's letter was the letter I, which I also don't have anything picked out for that. So I'm going to have to scramble around in the next few days and figure out some of the other letters that I don't have projects for, and see if I can match them up and actually get caught up on AB Singo. The goal with AB Singo is to just stitch 100 stitches on those projects each day on the day they're called. So I am already 2 days behind. I'm probably going to be a 3rd day behind because tomorrow may be a project that I don't have called. So the Magazine Monthly Challenge group theme and acrostic is, the theme is back to school. The acrostic is carpool. September's 24 hours of cross-stitch acrostic is always learning. I don't have a sheet for it, and I don't have it written down, but pop culture stitching challenges, their September acrostic is based on your favorite movie. Well, my favorite movie of all time happens to be Real Genius. So that's probably going to be my acrostic, I believe. Now, I could be wrong about that, but I think Real Genius is going to be my acrostic for pop culture stitching challenges. There's also the Stitch-O board. I haven't checked to see yet if, well, I haven't stitched in September yet, so none of these have been marked off. Oh, the stitching challenge for September is 7,000 stitches. And I'm just kind of getting ready for I'll be kind of prepping also for the stitching retreat. I am participating this month in Drills and Chills, which is an online diamond painting challenge, so to speak, where you start and finish a fall or Halloween themed diamond painting, and I did start that today, so I got my form filled out and everything for that. So you'll probably be seeing a video sometime soon showing my my diamond painting for Drills and Chills. And that's all I got going on. My video game Palia, they downloaded or they uploaded an update this last week. So I'm hopefully going to get back into playing that. I haven't played it in quite a while. So I'm going to probably get back into playing that some this week or this month. And then I'm going to be working on organizing a lot of my cross-stitch stash and some of my other stuff around my desk area downstairs in the basement, because I am planning on getting an IKEA Calyx shelving unit. I'm getting one of the 5 cube by 5 cube shelving units to go alongside my desk where those white solder type bookcase things are. So, sorry. So I can get better organized and everything like that. But that also involves getting all the printed off cross stitch patterns that I have kind of out and organized and put into binders and stuff like that. So I don't have boxes of cross stitch patterns and whatnot kind of surrounding my desk. It's kind of chaotic down there, so I just need to go through that whole entire area and like organize and get pens and markers and stamps and stamp pads and, you know, all kinds of stuff like that that I have for planning and whatnot, stickers and all kinds of stuff. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that are organized so I know what I have and then I can easily access everything, and I know what that is. So I'll also be probably working on some more perler bead, melty bead things for cross stitch. I told Jenny, the owner of Cross My Heart, that I would be working with her to get some stuff to sell consignment through Cross My Heart. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that'll happen sometime in September, because I do need to make more stuff. I did sell some things, so I need to make more stuff to take with me in to the fall stitch in Youngstown, Ohio, in the beginning of October, and then in Yellow Springs in November. So I do need to remake some more stuff there too. I'll also be diamond painting, I'll be reading, and I'll be playing Palea. And also thrown in there, I somehow have to practice puzzling too. So I'll be doing that as well. So that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this Camp GottaStitch 2024 retreat recap. And hopefully you will consider joining us sometime in the future to either Camp GottaStitch or the Western PA, Eastern Ohio Stitch-In retreats held up near Youngstown, Ohio, or at the Stitching in the Springs retreat held by Valkyrie Stitchworks in Yellow Springs, Ohio, also in the spring and the fall every year. So hopefully we'll see you at some of the stitching retreats. One other thing, I found out StitchCon 2025 is happening the weekend A is happening the weekend before the board game convention that my husband and I go to here in Columbus every year. And weekend B, which is the weekend I would be attending, is happening the weekend of the board game convention here in Columbus in 2025. So, that being said, I will not be putting my name on the wait list for StitchCon 2025. Weekend A is too close to the board game convention, and weekend B is the same weekend as the board game convention. So I am choosing to not attend StitchCon 2025. So hopefully I'll be able to make the jump and attend StitchCon 2026. So be on the lookout for that. But I won't know that until next year, till about this time next year. So just to let you know, I'm not attending StitchCon, and I'm not even getting on the wait list for StitchCon 2025. I'm just not going to do it. Well, that is all I have for you. I'm just going to keep my head up and keep moving forward, because that's really all we can do nowadays. I'm going to be hopefully listening to a debate here pretty soon. Kind of expecting it to go a certain way, but we shall see. And all kinds of things like that. Lots of things happening in the world, lots of things going on. Luckily, our weather is cooling down and the humidity is going away. So that's why I have the windows open. You can probably hear the evening sounds outside. I'm sorry this video is so long, but hopefully you've gotten something out of it and hopefully you've been inspired. I will include Cross My Heart's contact information in case you want to get more information about Camp GottaStitch for 2025. Again, they have not announced a date. And they're not 100% sure that they can go back to the Berlin Grand in 2025. According to them, there's been a lot of requests for the venue at the Berlin Grand Hotel for 2025. So there may be a chance that they may have to move the venue again. They did that a couple years ago, and they went back because the hotel was just better all the way around for the retreat. But so I will cross my heart's information down if you're interested in hopefully attending for next year. But yeah, be on the lookout. It was really great to meet Susan Greening Davis. That was probably a highlight of the retreat for me, and just kind of relaxing and being with friends. The time with Mom was great. And we just generally had a good time. I really didn't get much in the way of videos or anything like that after probably Saturday morning, just because I was busy doing other stuff and just not thinking about taking videos. So that's what I have for you. Anyway, take care, and we will see you in the next video. Bye. So hi, it's me again. I forgot to come back and tell you kind of what I bought. What else I bought at Camp GottaStitch this weekend. Everything I bought at Camp GottaStitch, I purchased from Susan Greening Davis, who was there as a special guest of honor at a retreat, a surprise guest of honor at a retreat. She was basically just an attendee, but she graciously gave us 3 kits throughout the weekend and did some talks on historical needlework samplers and whatnot. And she had basically a big trunk show. So one of the things that she was telling us is there was a company that used to make banding for cross stitch. And here's an example of some banding that you could purchase at one point in time. That would be cross stitch fabric that is decorated on 2 sides by various things. This one, it just happens to be autumn leaves with some shiny sparklies in them. She had all the banding. She outright purchased all the banding left. The company went out of business, and the rights to the process and everything for making the banding was bought up by a big box company who is only now making limited quantities of banding. So she has all the banding that was left, and she had it for sale this weekend. So I bought this autumn banding because I had a piece in mind. So if you watch my channel, you know that I'm in the Shannon Christine subscriber group forum, and they just had a new pattern released that is fall themed mugs. So there's a pumpkin spice little mug, a pumpkin, I think an owl mug and stuff. And I was initially going to do it on perforated paper and use stamp pads to decorate the perforated paper. But I saw this, and I bought a piece, hopefully long enough to stitch the entire thing on. So Susan measured it for me, and hopefully I've got enough to stitch the entire thing on. So that was kind of fun. I got to buy some banding from her. So this is going in with that Shannon Christine Designs piece to stitch for the fall. She also had a, she showed this in the video clip that I included in this video. This is the kit for the little pouch. It says, good scissors jumped in the couch again. Dang scissors jumped in the couch again. So I bought the kit. Let me get this situated so it kind of covers up the pattern. So I'm not showing you the pattern. There we go. So my kit comes with the yellow scissors. Look at the zinger. I got a ghost zinger to go along with the little cat and pumpkin zingers. The ghost zinger. I got the banding. You can see the orange banding in the back. The backing felt, the ribbons, and everything to finish it. This is everything that you need to finish this, including the scissors that you attach to it. So, that is really cute. This came from... This set came from... So you have the little floss card. Let me get this situated. You have the little celebrate. No, beware. It says beware. Still stitching. It is a floss card. This is a reusable thread keep from That's So Calico. Reusable thread keep. And then it has this little cute thing with it. This, I assume, goes around your neck, hangs around your neck, and it's a little keep with clippies, little clippy keep. Not exactly sure what this is, but it's really cute. Little black cat. Thought it was cute, but I really kind of wanted this thread keep because there's also a pumpkin. You can't see it right here. That is a pumpkin needle minder. There's the magnet. So I got this as well. I got this little kit. That was really cute. And then, because, she had these license plate frames for sale. I'd rather be stitching. So the license plate frame on my Nissan is... was a Hello Kitty one that is faded and now it just looks white. So I'm going to be replacing this with I'd Rather Be Stitching. So I got the license plate frame. That was cool. And then Susan had a lot of sampler books. This was a book that she co-authored. And this is A Journey with Sybil. Susan talked about some of the history and the story behind Sybil and her piece, her needlework story, and this delves into the history of Sybil and her life. So Susan was kind enough to sign this for me, which was really nice. Let me see if I can find the page that she signed. There she is. So Susan signed the page for me, which was really nice. So I got to meet Susan, and this book is really interesting. Again, I kept telling Susan that I wasn't a sampler girl, but this may be changing me. I was asking her questions about how to get into figuring out, like, searching histories for historical samplers. And she kind of gave me a couple of ideas, and she said that she could help me possibly do that. Down in Marietta, Ohio, where my husband grew up, there is the Campus Martius Museum. And in the museum, you can walk through, and there's display cases of stuff. And there's all kinds of antique old needlework. I don't know if all the needlework was found in the area, but there's samplers and all kinds of needlework on display in the cases. And I thought it'd be kind of neat if somebody could go in there and recreate the samplers and put the cross-stitch patterns up for sale. That would be really cool if the museum could do that. So that may be a project that maybe I should take on, getting in contact with the museum curator and seeing about if I can even get in there. Susan said that, you know, if I'm able to do that, she could probably help with that and help with the research into some of the samplers and antique needleworks that are down in the Campus Martius Museum. But that is kind of interesting. So yeah, I picked up this A Journey with Sybil book. Again, you know, there are some really pretty sampler pieces or sampler motifs and stuff in here that I could probably use. I'm more interested in the story more than anything. Because recently I got, well, recently I'm meaning by like the last 5 years or so, thanks to my sister-in-law, I got into reading diaries. There's a bunch of diaries that have been published, you know, around different people. And the set of diaries that she got me into was Nella Last and the lady's diary entries for the war effort that she was involved in when she was alive. And so I was reading her set of books, and I started looking up other diaries of people that have been published, and so I've kind of been into that. So I think getting into the history behind historical samplers, not necessarily stitching reproductions of historical samplers, I was going to say horrible samples, no, historical samplers, just getting into the history of the person and reading about their life might be a little more interesting to me than actually stitching the samplers. But this is the person and needlework that Susan Greening Davis is most passionate about. This is kind of her daughter, so to speak, her baby. So I figured I'd pick up this book because she talked so much about the history and, you know, all this about different samplers and stuff like that. So I was really glad to pick this up. So this is going to go kind of more for my reading, my reading library than my stitching library. But there are quite a few things that I could use to, you know, make little pin cushions or biscornus or stuff like that in here. So I'm looking forward to looking through the book and reading about Sybil. So I forgot to show you all the purchases, and that was all I purchased from retreat this weekend, and everything went well. So that's all I have for you. Again, keep your head up and keep moving on, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.